Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm really excited today because in this video, I want to share with you how you can turn $500 into over $300,000 in hash power and the daily and monthly payouts you could potentially receive through world mining. I'm also going to share with you the eighth wonder of the world, the power of compounding, and finally some reinvestment strategies to maximize your returns and reach your financial goals faster. Make sure to watch this whole video, it'll be worth it, I promise. World Mining is a cloud mining company that offers an incredible opportunity for the average person like myself to gain an incredible amount of wealth over a relatively short period of time. Now, many of you may be new to Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies or cloud mining, as I was a few months ago, so I'm going to provide some additional information that you may need to get you up to speed on your journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll continue to document my journey with world mining on this channel, and if you'd like to see the evolution of my journey, please subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in checking world mining out for yourself, I've included a referral link below this video. Please use it to sign up. Now, if anybody else introduced you to world mining though, please get back with them after this video and use their referral link. Alright, if you're brand new to the world of cryptocurrencies and you know nothing about Bitcoin or cloud mining or how to invest in Bitcoin, I want to point out a few good resources that you can check out to get up to speed. Now, if you're totally brand new to this and don't know what Bitcoin is, check out the link to the video, What is Bitcoin? Now, World Mining is a cloud mining company, so if you don't know what Bitcoin mining is, you can also check out the video, What is Bitcoin mining? The referral and the link to that is below. Now, if you want to begin to invest in cryptocurrencies or cloud mining, you'll need a way to purchase Bitcoin or cloud mining contracts. And you can check out the article entitled Best 40 Plus Options to Buy Bitcoin Around the World. Now, if you decide to purchase hash power with world mining and you're going to do it with cryptocurrencies, I'd like to offer a few other things to think about. If you use Coinbase to purchase Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin or whatnot, I'd recommend you using a different wallet other than the Coinbase wallet. I personally use Bread Wallet, which is one of the most popular ones on iPhone, for example. But there's tons of different wallets on your phone and on your computer that you can use to store your digital currencies. I'd also recommend to use something other than Bitcoin for your transactions, as the transactional fees are higher than other cryptocurrencies, and it can also take a little longer to transact. I personally like to use Litecoin for its low transactional fees and fast transactional times. Now, don't worry though, you can purchase hash power with world mining using a credit card, and I'll show you how to do that a little later in the video. Alright, one last thing to consider is that you can use a Bitcoin ATM to convert your fiat currency to cryptocurrency. By the way, at coinatmradar.com you can find out some other information about that. If you live in the United States, just go ahead and click on that and you can find the different states and the locations of different Bitcoin ATMs. Alright, let's jump into the fun and juicy part, how we can go from $500 to $300,000 in hash power with world mining. Let's go ahead and pull up the Compound Daily calculator at compounddaily.com. Now, please understand that the numbers I'm going to go over with you are for educational purposes only and is no guarantee of future returns. The numbers that we go over are ballpark numbers, and there are factors which may increase the time to reach $300,000, and there are factors which can also decrease the time to reach $300,000. I'll show you these factors and try to explain them to you. So let's say we begin with $500. And we have a daily payout rate of 0.9% for 365 days, and we reinvest 100% of our proceeds, and we also include our weekends. Go ahead and calculate now. Alright, so what do we have after 1 year? At the end of 1 year, your principal amount grew to $13,160.01. Now, with world mining, you have contracts that presently last from 360 to 280 days. So let's just say that in this hypothetical example, our first contract lasts for 360 days. So let's just minus $500 from the $13,160 and start our year 2 with $12,660. So let's go ahead and start our year 2 at, again, 0.9% interest rate for another 365 days, reinvesting 100% of our proceeds and including the weekend. So let's go ahead and calculate now the second year of returns. So if you scan down throughout this web page, it'll show you the date, the day, the earnings for that day, how much you invested, your principal amount, and so on and so forth. And so if you go ahead and you scroll down to the end of this list, day 365 days, one of the things that you're going to notice is that your principal amount grew to over $300,000. In this scenario, $333,203. Okay, pretty cool stuff, huh? Now the question comes up, can you really earn 0.9% returns from World Mining daily? So let's go ahead and sign in with World Mining to find out. If this is the first time that you're hearing about World Mining, please go ahead and use my referral link as we tour the back office together. If someone else introduced you to World Mining, please use their referral code now so that you can follow along with me. And when you pull up World Mining, it'll come up with this video. You can go ahead and click it, and they give some information about them. Here in this video, it's pretty cool. You can check out a video of their farm. From the sake of transparency, it gives a little more credence into the legitimacy of their company when you can see their operations on the inside. If you go ahead near the middle of the page, they have information about their different servers: server 1, server 2, server 3, and server 4 and 5. They talk about how long are the contract days. For example, server 1, 360 days. And it gives you some information about how much a gigahash costs and some projections per month. But we're going to go more deeply into that. Again, you can find out some more information here. So at the top of the page, if this is the first time that you're checking out World Mining, what I'll go ahead and recommend doing is click on registration. And one of the cool things about World Mining is that you don't have to give a lot of private information in order to check them out. All you need is an email, a username, a password, and to go ahead and enter the CAPTCHA information. And you can go ahead and check out their back office and sign up for free gigahash on the inside. Some other sites require you to put up your address, your phone number, and personal information right off the get-go. But again, I really like how World Mining allows you to put in just a little bit of information to go ahead and check out the back office. So go ahead, put in that information now, and when you're done with that, you should get a screen that pops up next. Alright, so here we are on the inside of the World Mining website, and before we crunch some of the numbers, I want to give you a tour of the World Mining website so that you're a little familiar with the website. So in the upper left hand corner, it gives basic information about your account, including how much you've earned and the amount of balance that you have in your account. Those are the account statistics. In the account statistics, it also gives you information about how many gigahashes per second you have from server 1 through server 5. It gives investment statistics. It gives an account history, and also on the left hand side you can buy hash. You can find out the information about your operations. Under promo materials, you can go ahead and find out your referral link if you want to sign up friends or family for this service as well too. You can also find out your affiliate statistics, and they have a bounty tab here. Now if this is the first time you are logging into the World Mining website, what I'd recommend is go ahead and click on the bounty button on the bottom left hand side, and if you scroll down, you can go ahead and receive 30 gigahash per second free bonus by activating notifications. So again, I would go ahead and recommend clicking on that and getting your free gigahash. Alright, let's go back to account statistics. And at the top of the website here, you're going to notice the income for the different servers for today. Today's February 19th. So server 1 pays out 0.9%, server 2 0.96%, server 3 1.03% per day, server 4 1.13%, and server 5 1.3%. And I'll go over that in just a little bit. Now, before we look at, again, crunching the numbers and purchasing hash power, I'd like to show you what the price of a terahash is with world mining. So if you take a look here in the upper right hand portion of the screen, it says that 1 gigahash per second is 15 cents US dollars. Now, what is a terahash and how much is a terahash of mining power? So 1 gigahash is 1 billion hashes per second of mining power. So to convert that to terahash, we need to multiply by 100. So with world mining, let me go ahead and clear this off. With world mining, you get 1 gigahash for 15 cents. And if we multiply that by 1,000, we can see that 1 terahash with world mining costs $150. Now, that's just unbelievable. You can go check out my other videos to see that world mining offers what I believe is the cheapest price for terahash right now and offers better value than other cloud mining companies like Hashflare, Genesis Mining, CCG Mining, for example. So how many terahash can you get for $500? So let's go ahead and take $500 divided by $150 for the price of each terahash, and we get 3.33 terahash from world mining. Good luck trying to get that from other cloud mining services. So that's just really unbelievable price at the moment. So the question now becomes, can we really get 0.9% interest per day with world mining? What I want to show you is my actual returns today and how you can calculate your returns. So if you take a look here at my account statistics page, you'll notice that I purchased 1,246.67 gigahash from server 1, and again, each gigahash costs 15 cents per gigahash. So if we take let me clear this off. If we take 1,246.67 and we multiply that by $0.15 per gigahash, we get about $187. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to scroll down to my account history, and one of the things you're going to notice is here that from server 1 I earned $1.68 interest for today. So if I take $1.68 and I divide that by $187, I get 0.00898, and if we round that to the nearest 10,000th digit, we earn 0.9%. So I can confirm that since starting with world mining, I have in fact been paid this amount from the beginning. Now let's go ahead and take a look at server 2 next. At this moment, I have a total of 5,000 gigahash from server 2, and again, each of those gigahashes costs 15 cents. So if we multiply 5,000 times 0.15, we get $750 invested. And if you take a look at my account history down here of what I got paid today on February 19th, again, you get daily payouts. I got $7.19 for my interest from the server 2 rentals. So let's go ahead and take $7.19 and divide that by 750 that I invested, and I get 0.00958. So if we round up to the nearest 10,000ths digit, we would get 0.0096 or 0.96% interest for today. So I can confirm that since starting with World Mining, I have in fact been paid this amount from the very beginning. So this information here at the top about server 1, server 2 and all that, I can confirm that this is in fact correct. And please keep in mind that you're getting paid 7 days a week on this, not just 5 days a week as some other companies. So let's take a look at how much $300,000 in hash power will actually pay you. So I made here just a sample worksheet for this particular video where I have the hypothetically, if we start at the beginning of January 1st 2018, from days 1 through 730, if we start off with a percentage rate of 0.9%, we start off with $500. Let me reset it back to the 0 so that you see my worksheet. So again, let's say we start off with $500, and one of the things you're going to notice is that if we scroll down to year 1, we're over $13,000, and in general, near the end of year 2, we're looking at over 300,000 roughly in hashing power. Okay, so the way I set up this worksheet too is that besides my ending balance, if I multiply that by 0.9%, I get my projected daily increase, and then multiplying that by 30, multiplying this number by 30, if I chose to withdraw the money, how much could I expect to be able to withdraw per month given the current conditions. So I've condensed this information on the right side of my worksheet. So again, with over $300,000 in hash mining power, you're looking at close to 3,000 potential payout per day. Multiplied by 30, you're looking at possibly over $80,000 per month, which is just mind-blowing if you ask me. So before I share with you a reinvestment strategy that you may want to use, I'd like to talk to you about a few caveats regarding the financial projections I showed you with the daily compounding calculator earlier. First, it assumes that you're invested 100% of the time and that your rebuys are automatic. Now that won't be the case, and that will slow down the time it'll take to reach $300,000. In reality, I will reinvest at most once a day, and when I log in, I'll have missed a fraction of a day in mining power. There may also be days where you forget or you skip logging in. Secondly, your contracts will expire after a set number of days, but if you reinvest your returns, the impact will be minimal. I would rather have a 1-year contract for 0.96% interest than a contract that averages 0.4% with a 2-year contract any given day of the week. So let me show you what I mean by that. So at the end of the first year, that initial $500 will expire, so there will be an initial dip when that contract expires and future contracts expire. But again, I would rather get paid 0.9% than 0.4%, which you get from other companies. And so again, go check out my other videos on that to see what I'm talking about there. Now, the third caveat I want to explain is that if you employ a good reinvestment strategy that I'll show you, this will accelerate the time it takes to reach $300,000, and it will offset the factors that slow you down. Now, I do have to be honest, I'm no computer programmer or Excel whiz, so I have no idea how to create a spreadsheet to model this perfectly, but this is the best I got, okay? So what we're going to do is We're going to take a look at a reinvestment strategy that you can use with World Mining that will maximize your profits over the long run. So let me go back to actually some of the numbers that I created for my own personal information. I began with World Mining on January 26, and I started cataloging the amount of additions that I made per day and projected, what kind of money could I be looking at per day, as well as a monthly payout. And what I began also tracking at the beginning of my journey was how much gigahashes I invested in the S1 server, in the S2 server, and I was taking a look at how much my daily profit and daily ROI is, and I started tracking this actually on the third day. So one of the things that I noticed when I began doing this is, at first I was making a little over $4 increase per day, and so I was making about $4 per day, and so I could reinvest in the $15 server 1 contract every 4 days. And then I noticed that when it got to about $5, I could purchase a contract with the S1 every 3 days. Then right around day 20-ish, I started noticing that the amount of time it took to reach the rebuy was decreasing to about 2 days. So I began questioning myself whether or not it would be more profitable to go ahead and buy the gigahashes for the S1 server for $15 or wait for the S2 server for $150. And again, I'll go show you that on the back office in just a moment. So basically, at some point you're going to get to the point where you can begin to make rebuys every 2-3 days or whatnot. So in this scenario, for example, I have a scenario 1 that's paying me 0.9%, which is the server 1 scenario. And then in scenario 2, you can purchase hash power for a minimum of $150 that pays out 0.96% as of today. So would it be better to invest with server 1 or server 2 when your money starts to accumulate? So in this scenario 1, every 2 days, let's say I can make a rebuy on server 1 for $15, and by day 20 I've put in $150. Okay, and then let's say instead of rebuying it every other day, let's say I save it up and I wait till I have a $150 balance. What I did in this last column is I subtracted the differences between these two balances. And so here, initially, if you rebuy immediately and you start putting your money into compounding early on, you'll initially have more money through server 1. But one of the things I want to point out is that over time, because you got more percent in server 2, even though you waited, there's going to reach a time around, let's say, day 150, for example, where server 2 becomes more profitable to purchase than from server 1. And again, I'll explain that in just a moment. So the main takeaway that I want you to understand from this scenario is that as your balance grows, you're going to want to try to reinvest and save your money into the servers that pay you a higher percentage rate. So go ahead and click on buy hash in the left hand column, and let me walk you through these different scenarios where you can purchase hash power from World Mining. So if you purchase hash power from World Mining on server S1, you have to purchase a minimum of $15, and it pays you, again, as of today, 0.9%. Server 2, you have to make a minimum of $150, and that, as of today, pays you 0.96. Server 3, you have to have a minimum of $900. Server 4, $4,500, and server 5, $30,000. Now, the more you invest in, again, the higher the percent per day that it pays. So again, I also want to point this out, that you can purchase hash power using different cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, and whatnot. But you can also pay with credit card. I've used Payza to purchase hash power. I've used both my Visa and MasterCard, so I can confirm that I've had no problems purchasing it, and the purchase is instant, and you begin receiving daily payouts your very first day. So again, you'll notice when you look at my balance in the upper left hand corner, I have a balance of $55.34, and I could right now go ahead and reinvest $55 with World Mining. But what I'm going to do is, in about 14-15 more days or whatnot, I'm going to just wait until my balance reaches $150 and then go ahead and purchase the mining power from server S2, so that once again I can get a higher percentage rate of 0.96. So again, the moral of the story is, if you can make a purchase on a higher server by saving your balance over the course of 10 to 20 days, over the course of the year, it's much more profitable to go ahead and invest in the higher servers. Alright, so the increase from this investment strategy that I shared with you, in my opinion, will more than cover for the expiring contracts and not reinvesting immediately on the day you reinvest. So again, to wrap up a few more things here, if you click on promo materials, and when you sign up, you'll be able to find out your referral link. If you click on affiliate statistics, it'll track how many active partners you do have, and you'll get paid on different levels according to your rank. So at the moment, I'm getting 5% I'm getting 5% return for any purchases my affiliates purchase. So again, thank you, Keith. Thank you, Mr. Good Game, for partnering with me in World Mining. Again, if I go down to account history and click on my second page, on the day Mr. Good Game made a purchase, I earned $9 from his purchase, for example. So again, thank you, Mr. Good Game, and thank you, Keith, for partnering with me. Alright, so there you have it. For $500, you can grow your account to more than $300,000 in hash power over the course of about 2 years, assuming World Mining continues to charge 15 cents per gigahash. As I mentioned earlier, if you liked this video and found it informative, please go ahead and like it. I'll continue to document my journey with World Mining on this channel, and if you'd like to see the evolution of my journey, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more in-depth videos on reinvesting and withdrawal strategies soon. If you're interested in checking World Mining out for yourself, I've included a referral link below this video. Please use it to sign up, and don't forget to get your free hash power. If anyone else introduced you to World Mining, please get back with them after this video and use their referral link. Take care.